So guys, today we're talking episode 2 and the major change coming in terms of its story release schedule. And I just wanted to put out this warning here in this video for all of you, just so that you don't run out of stuff to do really quickly within the first week or so of the new episode's release. But before we get into all those details, as usual, if you're going to enjoy this video, if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. And with all that being said, let's just jump into today's video. So, obviously, with episode 2 launching this week, most of you are probably going to be jumping into that brand new story content as soon as possible. You'll most likely be thrown into the very first mission upon logging in. But one thing that I want to remind you is that the Axe story content is no longer going to be time-gated. So how that worked with episode 1 is that within the first 3 weeks of each act, we were given little bits of story content to kind of give us something to do each week. Well, with episode 2 and episode 3, depending on how this change goes, I'm guessing the Axe story content is no longer going to be time-gated. What that means is that the normal drop of weekly story content that you got within the first 3 weeks, all of that will now be playable within the first week. So if you wanted to, you could get all of that story content done within the first day, depending on how much there is and how much time you actually have to play. Now, most of us content creators are probably going to be doing that, so then we can get videos out on particular, I'm guessing, vendor upgrades that will be tied to the story quests, as well as other quests that will be unlocked after completing the Axe said quest line. For most of you players who don't make content on the game and don't really need to blitz through all of it, I would highly recommend taking your time with it, because even though that all the Axe story content is going to be available within the first week, the next 2 weeks aren't going to be filled with anything else new to replace the story content that would have been included within those weekly drops. So you're still going to have to wait 3 weeks before anything new gets added, like a seasonal event or any Iron Banner weeks. We do have the brand new dungeon coming out on that first Friday of the new episode, which is great, but that's the only thing really coming within those first 3 weeks. So if you are expecting anything else to be dropped within those first 3 weeks, I really wouldn't, because there probably isn't going to be anything until the 4th week with either an Iron Banner drop or a seasonal event like Festival of the Lost. And yeah, that's just my one warning, a quick video here going over some stuff for episode 2, so that you guys who aren't really in the loop know that all of your story content will now no longer be time-gated, and just the warnings and stuff that come with that. But that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That's it from me here today. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.